Hello, I am Dale Patterson, minister for the North Little Rock Church of Christ, located at 1708 Highway 161, North Little Rock, Arkansas. My friends, Satan and his angels cannot go back to heaven. Therefore, they are trying to deceive as many people as possible. Satan angels have many different nicknames, and today they are called by the nickname coronavirus. But regardless of the nickname they are called by, they all came to steal, kill, and to destroy the salvation that Jesus Christ brought into the world for the saving of all mankind. My subject today is victims who have survived over Satan and his different nicknamed devils for many years. My friends, my question is, why are the churches of Christ and the world so afraid of Satan angels who are called by the nickname coronavirus? When we have dealt with many of his nicknamed angels in the past, and none of those ever scared the churches of Christ so bad that they closed the doors to the house of prayer. In 1 Corinthians 10:13, it said, "There has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you're able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it." If God had always taken care of us, then God would also take care of us now. So why are we so afraid of these temptations that the devil is putting on us? My friends, Satan, angels have many different nicknames to help them to trick, mislead, and to terrify the whole world. My friends, black people. Oh Lord, hold on, just hold on. We have a month in a year to talk about black people. I think y'all call it Black History. So let me give y'all the Black History right now, if you don't mind. Now, so don't turn me off yet. Just hold on a minute. My friends, black people must never forget, regardless to what Satan and his grievous coronavirus devils has put on us while living in America. Don't ever forget. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful years when Satan's coronavirus devils was being called by the nickname slavery. Y'all remember that? When black people and other ethnic groups were stolen from our native homes and brought to America, where we were sold as slaves to the highest bidder. Some black slaves were bought by Caucasians to work in the slave master's field. Some was bought to work as pack horses building railroads, and many other strenuous back-breaking work. Some was bought to work in the slave master's home. And one of the most disgraceful things of all is that some black male slaves were bought by Caucasians to protect their white Caucasian females in the absence of the slave master. But before they could do so, the slave master would have those black males castrated or emasculated so that they were unable to engage in any sexual intercourse with their white Caucasian females while living in America. Don't forget that. Black people must never forget that we made it through those hard, agonizing years when Satan's corona devils was being called by the nickname poverty. I know y'all not old enough for this, huh? We used to have poverty. We used to live so bad in America that we had to eat commodity food from the government, but we still made it while living in America. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful years while working on what Satan called coronavirus devils was being called nicknamed white sharecroppers farms. We need to be careful how we think. He said, when we grew up as black people working in the fields during the cotton shopping season, and they were being paid $3 per 12-hour day. and the young children could start work from 6 years old and was paid $1.50 per a 12-hour day. And the grown men who was operating farm tractors, cotton pickers, combines, and other type of farm machinery was being paid $5 per 12-hour day while living in America. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful years when black people were being raped, shot, stabbed, men, women, and children hung by the throat until death by what Satan coronavirus devil called in this nickname Ku Klux Klans, with no repercussion from the law enforcement agency whatsoever, while living in America. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful years when black people was being called by Satan coronavirus devil nicknames such as Uncle Tom, Black Boy, Nigger, Negro, colored people, African Americans, blacks, and now black people are called people of color while living in America. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful years when Satan coronavirus devils would allow us to work in the white man's field, but they would not allow us to eat in the white man's restaurant. They would not allow us to go to the white man's schools. They would not allow us to go into the white man's house through the front door. They would not allow us to sit and go to the white man's bathroom. They would not allow us to go to the white man's theater and sit in the same area with the white people. They would not allow us to drink at the white man's water fountain in white America. Black people must never forget that Satan coronavirus devils would allow us to buy gasoline from the white man's gasoline station, but in many places, they would not allow us to pay for the gasoline in front of the gasoline station. We had to go to the back to pay for our gasoline while living in white America. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful years when Satan corona devils nicknamed street gangs. Remember that? When we couldn't all live on our streets without somebody shooting us or killing us for some odd reason, was killing one another and other innocent people while living in America. Black people must never forget that we made it through those awful, frightening years when Satan coronavirus devils nicknamed KKK was killing people at will while living in America. Black people must never forget that we are living in a time when Satan and his coronavirus wolves, nicknamed malicious racial hate groups, are still killing people while living in America. My friends, black people must never forget that Satan and his coronavirus devils, nicknamed KKK, have changed their white sheets for some courtroom judge robes, and some have exchanged their white sheets to receive a policeman uniform and a badge issued by the law enforcement agencies, authorizing them to carry legal firearms that is still being used to kill black people and other ethnic groups at will while living in America. My friends, I am truly thankful to the God of heaven for watching over us and for keeping us safe from Satan and all of his nicknamed angels, such as that old bad one we didn't call his name yet, vicious, venomous, grievous wolves, and also his coronavirus devils. I am truly thankful that to see the black people and other ethnic groups have survived and are still surviving, regardless to what hardships and other horrendous things that the devil has put us through, and are still putting us through while living in white America, doing it all over the world. My friends, I am persuaded that the God of heaven will deliver his people from all of Satan's angels, regardless to what their nicknames are. And he will free all of those who are being held hostage in America and other parts of the world. In Psalm 118, verse 6 through 9, the Lord is on my side. I will not fear what man can do to me. The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. And that's what we need to do, more preachers, is get involved with helping us. Those who want to stand for the Lord, we need somebody to help us. Therefore, shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Verse 8, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. We're hearing that old devil, aren't we, y'all? The devil is saying, don't go 6 feet of each other. Don't do this and don't do that. Excuse me. And the churches of Christ are doing it in thousands. God is telling us one thing. We're disallowing it. We're just disobeying God. But Satan says something the first time we look around, and here we all go running. We need to go back and trust in the Lord. In verse 8, the Bible said, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Verse 9, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. We cannot trust our religious leaders and presidents of the world. We got to trust God over everything else. Trust God, my friends. I cannot say like Dr. Martin Luther King said, because I've not been to the mountaintop. But I can say like David said, the Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me? My friends, you can read this and other lessons on our website at the North Little Rock Church of Christ, North Little Rock OC. Excuse me, say that again. The North Little Rock Church OC.com. And we truly thank you for visiting with us, and have a good day.